What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I want to talk a little bit more about my high functioning anxiety, a little bit more of a vlog. What does that look like in a sense? They come off, a person that's high functioning anxiety, you can tell after a while that it's just taking a toll on their life, because it'll visibly show in their body, in their eyes, in their expressions. They won't be as happy anymore. For me, as a high functioning anxiety person, I found it hard to tell people no. So it was like a constant, or it is a constant chase of appeasement to not tell anyone no, to tell everybody yes, to just basically, in a sense, voluntarily spread yourself too thin. And it's not conducive for your health. It's not conducive for a mental state when it's already on a strain from having the anxiety as it is. So you put more strain as you take on more tasks voluntarily, because you want that appeasement, but you also, there's a little bit of you that's like, because you're high functioning anxiety, you've got to have that anxiety to keep what you believe is a level of sanity, because you functioned at it for such a high amount of time that if you don't have things that are adding stress or adding pressure or adding things for you to do that are time constraints, that you'll go look for them because your level drops. So you go look for things to add more stress to your life as a high functioning anxiety person. And that in itself is something that I've had to work on, that if my anxiety level drops, that it's okay, because I need it to drop, and I need it to continue to drop so I can function better as a less high anxiety person. So I have had to learn to say no. I have had to learn to plan out and delegate tasks to days, and strategically be where, making sure I'm taking my medication first and foremost, because it helps with the chemical imbalance in and of itself. But what I choose to do outside of getting the internal help is what adds to or takes away from my healing of my anxiety. So it's all about choice in regards to if I'm going to continue to add stuff to myself and be a high functioning anxiety and just think that the medication is going to do it all. No, my therapist has said the medication is just a tool. It is there to help you. What you choose to do is what's going to help with that medication to benefit you in the long term. So I've had to, like I said, plan out. I have like a whole to-do list of things for work. I plan it out. Or I've had to also learn that if I don't get a task done on the designated day, that it's okay, that I can put it off for another day, unless it is something that is on a time constrained dated timeline. Now, if it's something that's just like in general and it can go off another day, I've learned to become okay with putting it off another day. And that's not easy for someone who thrives because of that high anxiety, off of that anxiety, to put pressure on them to get things done. And essentially just wears yourself out, because you're doing and not resting. If you're not doing in physicality, you're doing it in mental. You're thinking too much, you're planning too much, you're overexerting yourself in other ways that just will wipe you out in the long run. So learn, if you're someone who does function with high levels of anxiety like I have, learn to plan out, because that's something that I've had to implement in the last, more so in the last 6 months probably than ever, because things just need to be planned out. I mean, I can't continue to live my life on a whim, and I have, but I've had to learn to mature and grow in things and plan things out as a mature woman would. like planning out meals and planning out what I need to do for my work and planning out what I need to do for my kingdom assignments. Strategically planning all those things out so that I'm not overly stressed. I'm budgeting my time better so that I can function and manage things more efficiently to get them done. And that is something that I really, really, really had to press into, because I can be, to be perfectly honest, I'm built in a way where I can live 50% planned and 50% unplanned, because I like the 50% unplanned, because I like the freedom to change my mind, say, you know what, I'm not going to do that today, I want to go do this. I like on Saturdays sometimes, you know, I'll have all of my Friday planned out. I need to clean the house, I need to wash the clothes, I need to do this, this, and this. And, you know, I get up in the morning and I'll be like, you know what, I'll do it later. I want to go shopping at the mall. So I like having some of it planned and I like having some of it unplanned. So that gives me a little bit of wiggle room for adventure, for playing, which for me, that is how I rest, is just going and doing things and like shopping and window shopping and just being in different environments, because that's what I like to do. Is just, I like to experience new things, go to different places, see new things, travel to new places, get a familiarity with new areas, try different stores out that I've never been into, see what they have to offer that other places don't. So that's how I've lived my life. But before I started planning, it was all 100% on a whim. I would do it whenever I could, but I was stressed to the max. I would be late on everything. I would be behind in all of my assignments, basically, that I needed to do. So structure in a person with high functioning anxiety is vital to beginning to gain healing and clarity, to then consider pushing forward as a stable person in society and life. So like I said, if you know someone who's battling high functioning anxiety, or you see that in them, know that there is help. Have them reach out to someone, get a counselor, a therapist, to help get them trajectorily set on a path that can help get them to a more stable existence. Because sometimes a person with high functioning anxiety needs someone from the outside to tell them, like, if you don't do something to change, you might not be here because you're at such a high stress level that it's not good for your health. So it takes someone sometimes from the outside, but do it in a loving and kind way. So that is what I wanted to share and vlog about today, since I started this on Monday about high functioning anxiety. Mondays and Fridays are going to be a little vlog style about various different topics that I want to talk about. So be sure to stay tuned. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with someone that you feel like they can associate with this, and let them know that there is help on the other side. So y'all have an amazing one. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.